Hello, this is Clovis from Kinematic Lab. I finally found a way to use VecMap Painter with tyflow. So how does it work? I created a sphere in my scene and I'm going to paint a vector map on this object. So I'm going to pick it and now paint a little map. So just something like this now. Right, so I have my map. Now I need to create a tyflow object here and I open the editor. I have to create my tyflow node, so I have a birth node here. I will create all the particles at frame 0 for now. 1000 particles. And I need to stick them to the object. So I created a position object node and I will pick the sphere. So you see that the particles are now on the surface. I will change their colors to black. Okay, so you can see them better. I will add a lot more particles. Yeah. So for now nothing is moving because there is no force at all. What you need to add is a script operator with a little C# icon. Don't use the surface force for now because it doesn't really read the map as it should. So I created a script instead. So the script operator is going to read a script file which is coming with this video, so you can grab it. So you open the script editor and go to File, Load, and you will load the script file. Then you close the editor. Now you need to know that the script has to access to the object in order to read the map and access to the map as well. So you have to put this object here. So you pick the sphere and you click the drag text maps here to find the texture applied to your object. And that's it. Now it works as it should. It follows the map correctly. So maybe you think it's going too fast, for example. Okay, your particles are going too fast. So you can edit the script manually, but I do not recommend that as it's not really procedural. So you should simply add a speed operator below. Okay, you go to timing, you change this to continuous, and you go to the speed magnitude, change this to inherit previous, and the direction inherit previous as well. And now this is the multiplier, which is the speed of your particles. So if you put it to 0, nothing is going to move. Okay, and if you increase this value, okay, you see that it changes the speed of your particles. So you can increase even more to make them a lot faster. Okay. So what now? What if I want to update the map? So let's go back to VecMap Painter and hit Paint again, and let's continue our texture. You see that it paints, okay, and it affects the particles at the same time, but the problem is when you paint it, tyflow, you see it there, tyflow updates the viewport and the particles when you paint, which makes the painting experience a bit laggy and slower than usual. So you should just turn off the script unless there is a way to block the tyflow refresh on frame 0, but I don't think so. So you just turn this off and you can paint freely with no speed problems caused by tyflow. So you create your map. Okay, that's That's fun. And you turn the C# script operator on again, and it reads the map. And that's it. It works like the pflow way. So to get it working, you have to use the pflow mode in VecMap Painter, not the UV mode or the fur mode. The pflow mode works like that. Also, you do not always have to use a bind object, an object bind, sorry, operator, because you see that the painted vector already contains the curvature of the object you painted on, so the particles already kind of follow the surface, okay, but sometimes because the speed might be too strong, you might still have to add the object bind operator. So I'm going to add it here to make sure the particle sticks to my sphere. And in here I pick the sphere, okay, and now you see that everything sticks perfectly. Nothing moves because you have to check lock the surface and go into bind position and change the friction value to 0. And that's it. The particles stick to the sphere and everything works as it should. Don't forget to save your map as well. Cheers, that's it. Bye bye.